The suit does exactly what it's supposed to. Excellent protection against gaseous, liquid, aerosol and solid hazardous substances, even potentially explosive atmospheres. It's the ultimate for industrial applications. It's a fitting successor to the proven Workmaster Pro ET.
With the Dräger
CPS 7800, we've managed to develop a chemical protective suit which doesn't just meet, but actually exceeds international industrial standards. We've thought of everything, left nothing to chance, and spared no expense or effort. It all starts with the perfect fit.
Dräger
asked Human Ergonomics, a company specializing in anthropometry, to assist the development. The target was to ensure the suit fitted everyone perfectly, regardless of where they come from, how tall or short they are, thin or not quite so thin. Our mission was to create a suit which fits the wearer snugly and aids their work without getting in the way.
Angefangen haben wir mit Mathematik und Statistik.
We started with mathematics and statistics. To develop the different sizes of the Dräger CPS 7800, we first analyzed global anthropometric databases. Working with the development team, we converted the results into parameters for the dimensions of the different sizes. Afterwards, we compiled extensive anthropometric databases for Dräger from several hundred test subjects in Europe and Asia by measuring and analyzing people all over the world. We then used these results to pinpoint subjects for prototype testing. The test subjects chosen based on all the statistics and criteria were then really put to work. They had to put test suits on and take them off, run, stretch, bend and simulate work routines. It was exhausting. We had to keep checking the measurements, of course, and revising them. We also had to bear in mind the equipment which is needed in situations requiring a protective suit, such as full face masks and tools. And we examined where best to position components like the ventilation valves. We had to ascertain where they needed to be to ensure easy operation and where they wouldn't get in the way. All the findings were assessed, and hundreds of pages of test results and conclusions were submitted to the team of developers. The enormous amount of work has paid off. The Dräger CPS 7800 comes in 5 different sizes, and it provides wearers ranging in height from 1 meter and 50 centimeters to 2 meters and 5 centimeters with maximum freedom of movement, while being easy to put on and take off, and of course, extremely comfortable. Now we come to the mother of all tests for chemical protective suits, the permeation test. Our innovative D-Mex suit material consists of 5 thin layers. But just how good is its chemical resistance? To find out, permeation testing was performed. This entails measuring the time that chemicals require in order to penetrate the suit's material. Resistance to 15 relevant chemicals is compulsory for approval under EN 9432. In fact, we tested the suit with more than twice as many chemicals. Here we're testing the permeation resistance of the D-Mex material to concentrated sulfuric acid. This experiment shows the effect of 96% sulfuric acid. This test was also carried out on important components like the zip and the face cuff. The results speak for themselves. Sulfuric acid left on the suit for more than 240 minutes failed to penetrate it. It doesn't matter how well the suit fits if it doesn't do what it's supposed to. In addition to harmful acids and bases, the suit material must also withstand a wide range of organic chemicals. This is another area where we've done extensive testing. Here you can see the permeation test of the material with acetone. It's been underway for over 540 minutes, so the D-Max material used in the Dräger CPS 7800 suit clearly far exceeds the specified minimum period of 480 minutes. As far as acetone is concerned, the suit has a permeation resistance of EN Class 6, the highest classification there is.
Unser Material D-Max ist leicht.
Our D-Max material is light, allows plenty of room to move, and is extremely resistant to many types of chemicals. But, and this was a key challenge during development, how strong is this relatively light material? To find out, we conducted a series of mechanical tests. In addition to adhesive connection between the hood and mask, welded seams and individual components such as the zipper, we naturally also tested the D-Max suit material for its mechanical strength. Testing was conducted in line with the stringent requirements of the DIN German industrial standards. First of all, a sample of D-Max is clamped in this device. Then it's put through its paces. In order to achieve the highest classification, level 6, the sample has to withstand a tensile force of at least 1,000 newtons. In fact, our sample only tore when the force was increased to more than 1,350 newtons, which is about 135 kilograms. For the Dräger CPS 7800, we used the proven, patented Dräger glove connections, which enable gloves to be attached and removed without any tools. The following test shows us the tensile forces that can be withstood by a connection using the familiar EN glove combination and a glove made out of Viton, and also what the new EN glove combination with a Silver Shield Tricotrill glove can do. In this apparatus, a sleeve is clamped on one side and the glove is clamped in the area of the palm on the other side. In both cases, the glove combination endured a force of more than 350 newtons, and with the Silver Shield Tricotrill glove, as much as more than 550 newtons.
Sogar mehr als 550 Newton.
With DIN 943 Part 1 merely stipulating at least 100 newtons, this is yet another area where Dräger far exceeds the industry standards. Glove and suit are clearly a secure connection. Now it's time for what's easily our cleanest test. Seriously, we guarantee maximum safety not just when the suit's used for the first time, but also the 30th time. Protective suits must always be washed after each use, but they may get damaged during washing. Our washing test was performed in accordance with the recommendations of the manufacturer, us, and not just once. Afterwards, a leak test was carried out using the Dräger Quester 7000. The suit had to undergo this procedure many times. During long-term testing, we conducted this experiment over several months on several suits. Various items, such as the zipper, were also washed many times during a long-term trial and then tested with respect to permeation and shear strength. The result was that the long-term washing tests didn't lead to the deterioration of the material properties. This Dräger suit has also been developed to ensure that it can be cleaned easily by machine. These experiments show us that the suit has been tested not only for use, but also for many washes over its lifetime of up to 15 years. Often, accidents are accompanied by explosions, implosions, flames, and even serious fires. Our suit also needs to function and provide protection in extreme situations. To see whether the material complies with the standard for gas-type protective suits for industrial applications, it's moved over a flame with a temperature of 850 degrees Celsius at a rate of 6 centimeters per second. The material isn't allowed to melt or continue to burn for more than 5 seconds after being removed from the flame. Our suit material doesn't burn or melt, and once again the requirements are exceeded. But we wanted to find out more, so we pointed 6 burners, each producing a flame more than 10 centimeters long at the D-Max material for 5 seconds. but the material doesn't melt or even form droplets.
Ich hoffe, Sie fühlen sich jetzt sicher.
I hope you now feel confident about the Dräger CPS 7800. Of course, those were just a few examples of the many tests we carried out. We did far more than the directives and standards demand. During the field tests, we visited many of our international customers, and we're really pleased with the result. In terms of mobility, safety and robustness, the Dräger CPS 7800 sets new standards in its class. It's the ideal safety partner in industry. If you have any questions, we'll be delighted to help.
Rat und Tat zur Seite.